Okay, good morning, guys. Welcome to our Springbok news conference. We've got Captain Siya Kolisi and Assistant Coach Mzwandile Stick. We'll just raise your hands for questions. I'll do the quiz immediately after.
Coach, Russ, you spoke a bit after England that there were some frustrations in that game, speaking a lot about being in sync and not relying so much on individual moments to win a game. What's the chat been this week? Has that been the main thing that you've addressed going into tomorrow?
Yeah, we've been looking for a solid team performance. Like Coach touched on it last week, there was a time in the game where I felt like our discipline and the way we were executing, was not, we're not sharp, and we had some moments in the game, like you saw, a brilliant moment from the Balkis kick and Cheslin Kobe, but and then there was a time where our discipline, where we got penalized probably 3 times in a row, and that also kept a team like England back into the game, so that's not a way that we wanna play, we take pride in how we do things, and that discipline is one of the key things from our side, and hopefully this week we can have a proper 80-minute performance, where from both departments, forwards and backs, where we can all complement each other without any hassles, without discipline. I think, yes, we're happy with the results to win. It's not easy to win England at Twickenham, but once again, I think we're looking for full 80-minute performance with a good discipline on it.
Is it even more so given that it's the last time you guys will play this year? Does that make it even more important to get it right, in all departments and put out a full 80-minute performance?
Yeah, the motivation in the team, it's massive for this game. We've had a tough, good season so far. If you look at the results that we had so far in the season, playing All Blacks twice and then also playing against Ireland, and for us, we just want to make sure that we finish strong. Wales is always a tough team to play away when they play at home. So I think we're looking for that performance once again. And how we've approached this week, it's the same as all the other weeks when we play test matches. But the key thing for us is that we just want to make sure that at least we finish strong. If you don't perform well in this game, you've probably got the next 6 months being frustrated with it. So I think it will be best for us, most especially the management and the coaching staff, because some of us at least, we're going to go back and have a bit of time off, where some of the players are still going to go and play URC and the championship. So for us, I think we have to make sure that we finish strong. It's been a good season for us so far. So yeah, we just want to make sure that we finish strong against Wales.
Coach, obviously people will look at I think even speaking to Welsh people this week on the streets, public and so on, they don't expect much from their team. They're in a bit of a dip. I've just counted the caps in their back line. It's like a total of 61. Like Jesse is 90, or I think Damien is 86. I mean, is that, I guess that's a big favourite tag on you guys. Is there anything that comes with it? Any sort of pressure or anything like that?
I think if we had to talk about pressure for us as a team is what the Springbok judges stand for, and it's our standards and how we want to do things. Like Lord mentioned earlier on, there were a lot of things that we were not happy and satisfied with the way we performed. I don't think the past 2 games we played against Scotland and England were really a full 80-minute performance from our team. I think that's the biggest thing for us. We just want to make sure that we improve on where we left, and so the whole week about us, it was always about our Springbok standards and how we want to do things and how we want to go about in our business. And once again, yes, I do understand sometimes it does frustrate people when we keep on rotating, but we always want to make sure that we build our squad depth. We're not getting young, so there are a couple of players that are also aging in our team. So we have to make sure also we give some youngsters also opportunity, to make sure that going forward, we still keep building. Depth is one of our goal as a team. So, yeah, I don't think when we analyze a team like Wales, we've got that mindset of us being favourites, and we take every test match serious. So it's going to be a tough one. And once again, when we watched them last week, they also had moments in the game against Australia Australia started very well that first 20 minutes, and they've managed to find their way back into the game, and they've got some couple of points. And if you look at the team they've selected, I think the guys like Rio Dyer at wing, and one of the best players probably last week, a guy like Tom Rogers at wing. Now he's playing again against us. Very good under high balls. So we can't underestimate them, and we know, yes, they're going through tough times as a team, and we can relate also. We've been there before in the past, but once again, we've managed to turn things around. So I know one thing for sure also. In that changing room, they also want to turn things around, and you can't ask for any better opposition than playing against the Springboks, So we have to make sure that we switch on and make sure that we play 80-minute performance also.
There's also the Springbok team and squad of now is being spoken of in deservedly so in very elevated terms, because obviously double world champions. And the discussion has kind of moved to, is this the sort of greatest Springbok side sort of ever? How do you guys see that sort of chat? What's your view on those kind of things?
Yeah, Stephen, if there's people out there that are talking about our team being one of the best or one of the greatest, that means it's a compliment from them, but I don't think internally we look at ourselves and talk about it. We don't really talk about it. All what we want to do, we just want to make sure that every time we get an opportunity, we keep making our country proud and make sure that we keep producing the results for the people back at home. That is one of the biggest motivation when it comes to our team, is to do it for the people of South Africa. So when it comes to the records and what people are thinking about us as one of the great, listen, we work very hard as a team. We want to make sure that we produce, and we want to make sure that we make our people back at home proud. So if other people, they see us as one of these greatest team, happy days will take that compliment. But once again, from inside our camp, I don't think it's something that we talk about, because of you can't take it for granted, the privilege and the opportunity that we've got to be sitting where we are at the moment. So any opportunity we get as a team, we just want to make sure that we keep getting better and also keep making our people back at home proud. So the greatest in the history, we don't even talk about it in our camp. But thanks for the compliment, though.
Siya, I saw on your social media that you were playing some crazy golf yesterday. How have you enjoyed your Cardiff experience? And how was your day off yesterday?
It's been good. It's been amazing. It's been nice weather, very very cold, and enjoyed seeing snow. It was quite cool because we don't get to see it often in South Africa. And yeah, we enjoyed being here at the waterfront, enjoying the restaurants, and the people have been amazing. I think we love coming here, and the people of Wales always welcome us with warm arms. And yeah, yesterday we had a day off, so we went. Me and some of my friends, we missed a bit of South Africa, so we went to Nando's. We had some lunch together, and then we played putt-putt. Yeah, I realized that golf is not the way for me, so I'm gonna have to find something else, because on the one hole I went for 8 shots in one hole. So then I realized there that golf is not my sport, but it was fun. We had so much fun with the boys.
And did you see, I don't know if you know, Beaujolais Day is a day in Wales where lots of people are out drinking during the day. Did you see that when you were out in town? Lots of people out celebrating?
No, no, people were working. They were working really hard. They were doing dumbbell raises yesterday.
I actually thought it was a Black Friday already, because a lot of people around shopping. We also went out for shopping and had some lunch in town. But like Siya just said, it's just the people even on the streets, they're so very friendly, So
So that wasn't normal yesterday.
No.
Oh, I thought it was a normal day.
Siya, what are you expecting from Wales as well?
I'm expecting a team. First of all, the Welsh team, their forwards, I know how their score was last week, but their forwards, I think they got over 5 penalties in the scrums. So they've got a pack, that can stand up against anyone. So that's already a great foundation for the team, and I think from us, the focus is solely been on us on what we have to do as a team, and as coach has already spoken. We want to make sure we get a better performance from the group. You know, the last 2 games, yes, we got the win, but we didn't achieve what we wanted to achieve. Obviously, winning is the most important, but the team performance that we're looking for, and to close off the year, you know, properly as a group, so that we can see what worked, what hasn't worked. You know, because last week we had a lot of plans, but we didn't do them. A couple of individual moments worked, but when we needed something great, you know, the team did come through. So the focus has been on us, but we know Wales. We've played them in many games, and every time we play them here, it's a different story. You know, it's hard to beat them here, and I think we've lost. A lot of us have lost here a couple of times. So they're gonna play for 80 minutes. They're gonna give it everything they can. They're not gonna stop, and that's how we know them, and that's what we expect in this weekend.
Are you surprised though the team would have lost the last 10?